Hey, how many of you have seen the Broken Hallelujah? This movie. Please, you all need to go watch right now. Go see this movie, then come back. Make sure you save my video. Come give me some gist. Like this lady, I think this is not just a movie for her. It's probably an inspiration. You know, sometimes they just, I know when you have to write movies and, you know, inspiration, but this time around, I mean, this is gospel in disguise. There is no way you're going to watch this movie and you will not feel the love of Christ. You know, I'm going to recommend this movie only to men. Men need to watch this. Okay, let me say all men and women go and watch this movie, but men need to watch this. Because if we can have a man like that man in that movie, then I think all marriages will get the best on it. And that's not all. That's not all. A woman like Bimbo in that movie, you have to give it to her too. But at least, I mean, the feminine was really feminine. And the masculine was really masculine. And not just that, in God's way. Don't let me say it too much. But one thing I noticed is that, that movie, it broke my heart. You see these people that, oh my God. I did not want to make this video immediately I watched that movie because I was literally weeping like a baby. You see people that are seeking the fruits of the womb, children. I think in any kind of religious gathering where they attend, they need to begin to hold a meeting to help them out in various research, informations needed. What's it called? When they say you should go for therapy, they need to be giving them therapy. They need to talk to them often and often. I mean, this needs to be looked into. For those seeking the fruit of the womb, they require serious therapy. And you see all of these mother-in-laws. Our mother-in-law is son. Mother-in-laws that used to come and pressurize women in their marriage. Women that are not yet, that are still waiting for God's help, for fruit of the womb, which no one can give anyone except God. They tried IVF, and IVF failed. I have never in my life thought that IVF was ever painful to those who are doing it. I never, until I watched this movie, I realized that there is serious pain they go through during their IVF. Like, these people literally suffer a lot just to carry that thing planted in them. Hold on. Could it be that those that also do surrogate, do they also go through that? I know I've watched a movie before about surrogate where the lady was a married person and decided to surrogate for someone just because she needed money, and her husband was to travel and they were not meant to, you know, sleep with each other because they said, I think she couldn't meet with her husband for 6 weeks. I think that was what they said. I don't know. I can't remember. And then I think that night was either the 6th week or yesterday was the 6th week, and they feel, oh, we are safe, we could do it. Please, if you remember that movie, let me know, because if I see that movie again, I wish to watch again. But that was a secular movie though, but that was very, very, very inspiring too. Okay, so they slept with each other and they let me see. Okay, so they slept with each other, and then, you know, and then at the end of it all, you know, when the baby was delivered, okay, they slept with each other. Was it that they lost the baby? I can't remember. But this lady, before she could give birth to this pregnancy that she's carrying for another couple, she lost her own child, her one and only son. She lost her son. Her son was about probably like I can't remember, maybe like between 8 and 10 years old. She lost her child. And that really made me to feel like, you see, this surrogacy of a thing, before anyone can do it, maybe you should try and pray, you know, because God forbid that one child comes and another is taken away. Like, because some people, they don't have, they probably, you know, their case may be spiritual. So if you have to surrogate, I will advise you also pray. But seriously, when people are seeking the fruit of the womb, it has happened to me before, but mine was not long. Like, I was just, let me not say unnecessarily worried, because they said a thousand years begins in a day. So if I hadn't done what I did, it's possible that I would be, seeking the fruit of the womb today, because I noticed, okay, spiritually, that I was not gonna be able to have my babies on time. So I took some steps. I observed some unusual, like I fasted for 1 month and 4 days. I was breaking at the time I could break. I promised God I was going to be breaking every day 12 noon, and never ever think that 12 noon was too low or too early for me to break my fast. Then I was working in a bank. At 7:30, I'm already in my desk ready for the day. Okay, so which means I have to eat my breakfast before 7:30. So I eat as early as 7, sometimes before 7, because I have to be in my desk sitting and ready for the work of the day by 7:30. And I was working with a senior manager, so there was no way I could joke. So that pushed me into, I wasn't, and apart from that, I wasn't this fasting kind of person now. But then, because I even promised God I was going to be breaking at 12 noon, it was like tug of war. But because I was so determined that God, my womb must be open, because I have waited for some times and I couldn't deliver, I couldn't get pregnant. And that made me to start getting scared. And there was this statement my husband made then, and I'm like, what? This statement really made me, kind of anxious, and really put me in some fears that I shouldn't be. I'm sure he himself will be regretting today, because it wasn't funny. So, I mean, that puts me, African people, they have this mentality. They are so, some of them will even tell you should go and pray, like it's not your business together, like it's not both of you that need these children. So all I'm trying to tell you is that this broken hallelujah, I need everyone to watch, please, because this is, I don't know how to explain. Like, it is beyond. It touches the case of IVF. He addresses the issue of IVF. It addresses the issue of so I think surrogacy as well. They didn't go too deep in surrogacy, but IVF. It addresses the issue of the fruit of the womb for those who are waiting. Jesus. It addresses. Oh, Jesus. It addresses a lot. It addresses a lot of issues, and I would like all of us to watch. Please do not joke. Please watch and come back and give me your full gist. But I'm telling you, it is a gospel. In fact, it is way better than when a pastor preached to you. You need to go and watch this and then come back and tell me. I watched it and I was like, when we talk about the unconditional love of Christ, issue of being patient, issue of waiting on God, issue of everything was addressed. Just go on YouTube on bimboademoye's channel. Oh, I give it to her. Please don't forget to watch Broken Hallelujah and come back to gist me. I will be waiting. I love you all. Bye-bye.